Hi, George.
Oh, hi, Dad.
What on earth are you doing?
I'm just trying to lift this wheelbarrow full of bricks, and I'm going to put it on the patio near the back door, and then I'm going to build a doll's house out of the bricks.
Well, a great idea.
It's very heavy.
I know, I can see that, George. Listen, let me help you, and then otherwise you'll hurt your back.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Oh, let's get this up here. Oh, good grief, how many bricks have you got in here? Good Lord.
Thanks for helping, Dad.
Well, could you... George, where are you going? George!
What was the first thing Mum ever said to you, Dad?
Could you take a step back? You're in my personal space.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was the first thing your mother said to me.
Oh, what was the second thing she said to you, Dad?
Really, please, you're in my personal space.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
No, that was the second thing your mother said to me.
Oh, what was the third thing she said?
I can never see this working. We're so different.
Do you think we are?
No, that was the third thing your mother said to me.
Oh, and then what did she say?
If you're still here, loitering around at 5 o'clock, you can come in for a drink.
Really?
Yeah, and then shortly after that you arrived.
Yay! Dad?
Yes, George.
I think I'm going to marry Jordan's mum.
You can't marry Jordan's mum. Firstly, you're just a kid, and secondly, she's already married.
Apparently, she's not married to that man anymore. Jordan's dad has got a new girlfriend, and Jordan's mum is now on her own.
Oh dear.
And she's really pretty.
Yes, I know she is, George.
You think she is?
Yes, I've seen her around, and I think she's quite pretty. I absolutely agree with you, George, but I'm afraid she's much older than you, so you won't be able to marry her.
Well, you know, some people do marry people that are much younger or much older than themselves, and that's the world we live in. That's what you always tell me. It's the world we live in, George. That's what you say.
I know, but sometimes there are things you just cannot do, George.
Well, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me, and if she says yes, then I want to get married in a church.
Oh, do you?
Yes, and then I'm going to get one of the, afterwards there's a sort of party.
A reception?
Yes, and then I'm going to have comedians there, I'm going to have a band, and loads of people going to turn up, and also I was thinking I might have a Rolls Royce?
Yes, the car Rolls Royce, yes.
Drive me from the church to the
reception.
Reception.
Well, that's going to be very expensive, George. I don't think we can afford that. So you better think of another way of getting from A to B.
Well, another way is a lot of people use these buses now, don't they? Everyone goes on one big red bus and they go round to the party.
Reception
on a big red bus. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah, again, that's very costly.
And, of course, you could help possibly with the cost of it.
Well, I don't know about that, George. I mean, the price of a red bus for a wedding, I mean, we're talking thousands.
Also, Dad, I'm thinking of when you go away afterwards.
The honeymoon.
I think the honeymoon, I'd really like to go...
Cornwall?
No.
Bournemouth?
No. I think I might go...
Brighton?
No. I think I might go to
Mauritius.
Mauritius, Dad, yeah. It's really sandy and lovely there. And...
That's going to be extremely expensive, George.
Well, I think, possibly pay for that.
Are you kidding? I'm not paying for your honeymoon in Mauritius. Well, you could definitely go to Brighton. I tell you, when the sun is out, Brighton is lovely. And it's much cheaper.
But not just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's better, Dad. I mean, I might have to talk to Mum about this.
What do you mean? You might have to talk to George. What are we discussing here? You're too young to get married. And anyway, it's 8 o'clock and you should be in bed.
Right, I'll talk to Mum about it in the morning.
Fine. Good night.
Good night, Dad.
There it is, George. There it is. Be quiet. Don't say anything. I've got it. Oh, almost had it.
I don't like flies, Dad.
No. Oh, there it is. There it is, George. Don't make a move. Don't move. Oh, I almost had it, George.
Can I have a go, Dad?
Oh, well, if you think you can do a better job than me, fine.
Thanks, Dad. There. Don't move, Dad. Don't move. There he is. There he is. Oh, almost, Dad. Almost, Dad. Oh, almost, Dad. Oh, he's on your head, Dad. He's on your head.
My head?
Yeah. Stand still.
Ow, George, ow! Ow, you cut!
It's on your ear. It's on your ear, Dad.
Ow! Ow! George, will you stop? Oh, George, stop!
Got him.
Ow!
Where did you first meet Mum, Dad?
Ah, that's a really interesting question, George. Well, it was a long time ago now, and yes, it was in a London park. Which one? Ah, yes, it was Hyde Park, definitely Hyde Park. And there we were. I tell you what, sit down next to me and I'll tell you all about it, George. There we are. Yes, right. Well, it was a long time ago now, and yeah, good Lord, it's all flooding back now. I can remember everything. George? Are you asleep? Good Lord.
So where did you meet Mum, Dad?
No, I'm sorry, George. I've already gone through this with you, and the last time I did, you fell asleep.
I won't this time, Dad. Promise.
Well, I don't know whether I'm prepared to go through it all again with you, to be honest, George.
Just tell me the short version.
Oh, very well. Well, we met, your mother and me, in a London park. We smiled at one another, and then we got married.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Thanks,
Dad.
Right, George. See you later.
See you later.
Me and My Dad is an open fridge production produced by Alex Castle and Mungo Pierce. Music is by Michael Ball. All sketches written and performed by Thomas Kett.